Hello, Facebook and YouTube. We are talking tonight about our word for the week in Story Cell, and it is aspire. We're so excited to deliver it. We have partners here at Story Cell that will be delivering what this word meant to them this week, their stories, just everything going on throughout Story Cell land. I'm going to move everybody out and bring them back. We're going to start with Coach Sal. Let me get everybody moved out here. And Sally, let us know, what did aspire mean to you this week?
Thanks, Kibi. So this week, it really made me reflect on this community, because this community aspires to impact other people. And then I celebrated a handful of individuals within the community who are aspiring to inspire others, or they may be aspiring to help people with their health or beauty, or increase their social media skills, their skills around maybe their network marketing business or other types of businesses. So everyone in this community is aspiring to step into what they're meant to be doing, step into their greatness. So that's what this word meant to me this week. And it was just a great word to reflect on. And I'm glad that we pick a word each week. It helps us stay active in our business, gives us focus, and it helps us all aspire to be better business owners. Back to you, Kibi.
Right. And we support one another. I love how our community has a array of businesses, and some of us are in multiple businesses. And this is a way that we can support one another through Story Sale. I totally agree. Thank you, Sally, for bringing that aspiring message tonight. Okay, next up, I'm going to bring Diane. What did hashtag aspire mean to you this week?
Oh gosh, I've been in this class for a year now, and I must say this has been the hardest word for me so far.
Okay.
I had to sit there and think about it at first, and at first my sister were talking about it, and she's like, "Oh, you see aspire in the distance." So I had to bring the funny side of it in
Mm-hmm.
and do a spire, a church spire. But then as time went on, I started thinking, it means you want to be the best you can be. Aspire to be a happy person, aspire to do good things. And like today, I think I wrapped it up with my final post of it, where aspire to just be a leader, be a good person, love everyone. And that's what it finally meant to me. It took me a while though.
That's so good. So, like you, I had to look the word up. It's just not a word I use all the time, right? So, if I'm going to do stories around it and really tune into this word, what does it mean? So, if you don't mind, I'm going to share the definition from my phone. Aspiring or aspire means to long or aim, seek ambitiously, being eager with desire, especially for something great or whatever great is that you're trying to get, right? Or something of high value. So they use it in this form: to aspire after literary immortality, to aspire to be a doctor, or maybe just to aspire to be a business owner, or to aspire to run your business online, which Diane, you just mentioned, it takes a lot. And it may be even looking a word up, and seeing what that word means to be able to bring that support in a community online, because there's so much to learn. And how in the world do people do it by themselves, Diane? I'm so grateful we have Story Sale and everybody just locking arms together. And you've done a great job this week with your stories. Thank you for sharing. All
Thank
right,
you.
next up, I'm going to bring Karen. Karen, what did aspire mean to you this week? Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute.
I've always thought of aspire to mean seeking greatness or moving up the ladder or that kind of thing. But I kind of tried to think about the things that maybe the smaller things that people aspire to, like to be patient, to learn patience, to be kind, to aspire to be kind. Aspire to be yourself and, be you, and you are good enough. Aspire to have confidence in what you're doing. Aspire to be happy. Try really hard to aspire to be happy. I aspire to be a good leader. And I think aspire to listen, you know, listen to people, and aspire to be a really good listener. So that's the things that it's meant to me this week, Kibi.
Wow. And those are all things that we have to kind of keep in check as leaders and as business owners, listening and customer service and just serving people. And this word kind of helps you bring it back to the small things. And I love that, Karen. Love that. Thank you for sharing. Okay, next up we have Jane. What did hashtag Aspire mean to you this week?
Hi, Kibi. Yeah, hashtag inspire. Well, I was like you, I had to look it up because the first thing that I thought of was hope. I don't know why, but that's aspire hope. And it's so much more than just hope. It's hope, and it's hope and dreams and your goals in an ambitious way that we're achieving. We're aspiring toward what we want or what we want to be better at, whether we want to inspire others, which we do on a daily basis. We've learned that in these classes. You've taught us that, how to inspire and to bring all that positivity online. And so I guess for me, that was my common thread was just to be inspirational, to aspire, to inspire. So I'll turn it back to you. Thanks.
Yeah, so good. I love that. And I love how we have to really tune into the word. And I was looking at my list. I think, Karen, I'll bring you back, but you're the one that picked this word out. But either way, it seems like it's a common thread that we're diving into the words. We're trying to figure out what they mean and then what they mean to us in the place we're at. So for you, Jane, it's about inspiring yourself and other people and supporting the community as a whole. I love that. I love how the words are really they really have purpose here in Story Sale, and we are driving it home to be in that word in that moment. I love it because what we put out, we get back. All right, Jane, thank you so much. Next up, I'm going to bring Susie. Susie, get ready to rock. What did
Hi there.
What did aspire mean to you this week?
Well, aspire, I recall a word that was used a lot in my high school studies in a class I took. And to me, it was always reaching for higher, to do better, to obtain your goals or an achievement. I played sports in high school, so we always aspired to be the, champions at the end of the season. So that took a lot of practice, a lot of discipline, a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
So doing my stories this week, I kind of took from different parts of life, aspire to be kind, aspire to give grace. I think that's something I've really learned this year, is to give grace, not just to others, but to myself, because I am hard on myself sometimes. And this class has just taught me so much. And I really had fun with this Aspire hashtag this week. Back to you, Coach.
I love it. And I played sports too, but I never looked at it like that. And I love your view. Just helped me go back to softball days and tennis days. Thank you for that. And it's so true. I mean, just like I think it was Diane, just thinking about doing this by myself. If you're watching, this is Story Sale. And what Susie's talking about is being online takes a lot of commitment, a lot of discipline, a lot of hard work, just like sports. And to aspire to be better online, it takes a community. It takes, just like you're saying, you love it. You love learning because of the support we have here. But doing something like this by ourselves, I just couldn't imagine, especially keeping up online and learning all the skill and then trying to apply that and keep yourself aspire or inspired and to keep going without having a support system. So thank you again for bringing that back to life again. It seems like everybody said that, even Sally, starting with Sally. So I'm going to bring everybody back. We're going to say goodbye. I'm going to make sure that I recognize Karen, because I believe, Karen, you're the one that picked this word out, right?
Yes.
What made you pick this word this week? I'm putting you on the spot, but go for it.
I don't know. I just was trying to think of a different word that we could all really aspire to look into and enjoy. And so I like that word. I like aspire.
Love it. Love it. Thanks everybody for sharing. And look, if you are watching, this is Story Sale. This is half the class. We have lots of folks that'll be on tomorrow night as well. We'll run a couple of these lives. But if you're watching and you need a community, you need a landing pad, you need somewhere to come to be positive and learn with a support group, reach out to any of us on the panel. I'll tag everybody after the video. Comment below, message us. We'll be glad to give you that information. And with that, we'll see you next week. We'll have a new word, and just watch our stories. We're bringing light and happiness to the world, breaking the internet with kindness. See you. Bye.